Are you one of the guards here? Did Paimon
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, Mora means nothing here. Here, coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Merópide. Desires?
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only...
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, no matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize truth, and this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Merópide...
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scene. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like... Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna...
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here.
We're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
One client, two clients, three clients.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe... Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed.
Someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by your...
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the garden.
Wait! You know about our connection?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know no. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse apologies.
So this is the Duke. He sure looks...
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible... Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in...
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with...
Huh?
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being...
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're...
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place. But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the fortress of Merópide, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself. Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim...
Welfare meal? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the base...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their...
In the fortress of Merópide, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade, if nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make... So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard...
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really
let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated...
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injured.
So, did you set the...
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask...
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise.
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you...
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent!
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
With the wind.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good up.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye.
My.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to...
Sorry.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Merópide, criminals usually spend most of their time in either
The production zone? What does it produce?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your...
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're...
The fact that the Fortress of Merópide has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over. Therefore, the Fortress of Merópide is not only a place where criminals There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep... Oh? Is...
It's nothing. Paimon's... Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like...
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But
Then you must be here for those two.
allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sijuin here is...
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all...
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to...
Oh, then these two must be some important
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce.
Oh, so the tour part is...
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through. I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just...
Well, this is our first...
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will...
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are... What do you think of the food? Does it meet your... Wow! It looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meropide wasn't very... Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to...
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word...
Oh, you mean the meals are... Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a... Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the... Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been... He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he...
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you...
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like...
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to a...
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained. Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, in light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my... In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervulette. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life...
Huh? Phew!
Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Whew. So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from we are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake. But we're Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you." Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty. And besides, the Duke said so. We at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue. You mean? Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around. Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a cup. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so. We can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until... Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon would...
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves...
sorry!
Huh? Toodaloo.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like...
Yep, we just arrived yesterday.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the... Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines.
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then... Here, take this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons.
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hit. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
This one is tolerable. Though since the processing... Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've...
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Even though Paimon's starving and wants to... He probably just finished up his work, too. Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else. Could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared?
Oh, you scare so easily now?
Oh, you little...
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too!
That's right. My brother simply can't stay.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Pirate, now hurry up and tell us. How did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so...
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a...
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And
my brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself,
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come...
Told you so!
As for what we're investigating, Perhaps you haven't heard, but some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, we believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does.
Huh? How did she manage to?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Merópide.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about...
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just... Father used the situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more...
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation?
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Merópide. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about...
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an or, I should say...
Lynette, just tell them
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, you should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get some...
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. Is it my time? wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the... But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the...
You think so, mate? If I had a... Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surf. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even... I like your attitude. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not... What they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The truth is, this place has a lot of...
Huh? Hidden?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you...
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor
Of course. And I'd say that...
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Childs disappear? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules?
Come on, mate. This is valuable.
Paimon understands, but we don't have many...
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going... Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught. And completely out of your element. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to... Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our but like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. We were so busy talking we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's... So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to... Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons... Paimon's so tired. And Nighty-night, traveler. Paimon hope...